Hi guys, welcome back. Second stream in a day. What's going on with that? That's crazy. That doesn't make sense. That's wild. That's wacky. That's wild and wacky stuff. But it's true. So, how are you? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show with the chat. I want to thank the person that made this stream possible. And all of my Intellivision streams pretty much possible because of this thing right here. And I'm not showing this as some sort of like brag. I'm showing this because I'm very thankful for this. This is the LTO flash cartridge for my Intellivision, given to me. Well, not given to me. I actually bought it from him, but he cut me a deal. Casey took care of me on that. And Casey, the Intellivision gamer, is with us in the chat. Thank you for helping me to get one of these because they're very difficult to get today, yesterday, tomorrow. It's just one of those things that's hard to find. No, so yeah, no, he didn't give it to me. I wish, but he did get me a very good deal on it, and it's really made my experience with Intellivision a whole different kind of thing than what it ever could have been. So we're going to be playing some homebrew stuff that ROMs that I've been able to buy from people on the internet because I can play them on the LTO Flash and play them on original hardware. I want to welcome everybody to the chat. First one in was Bassarino, and he says, "The vision returns." Who said that? Who said that? Oh, sorry. Yes, the Intellivision. There's the Intellivision, there's the ColecoVision, and then there's just Vision. If without Vision, we're not playing video games. So, I mean, it would be pretty hard. So, yeah, you're right, Bassarino. PJ Smith, number 2, he says, "New from Mattel." That's right. Last line, "I guess Psy is too good for the Nintendo 64. Should change the channel band to Super Mega Graphics Vision because there's no 64. What? Name not band. Name not band. Oh, you were trying to say name not band. I see. I don't understand what you're saying anyway. You have more wrong with your sentence than just that last line. How dare you, sir? Coming to here to sow discord. If I didn't know you better, I would think you were a troll. I mean, more of a troll. PJ Smith, behold the vision. Yes. Casey says, "My favorite console." Indeed. Indeed. I understand. That's why you call yourself the Intellivision gamer. It would be weird to take that up as a name and not like the console. That would be like somebody who doesn't like the Atari Jaguar calling themselves the Jaguar gamer, and they're like, "Oh, so you like Alien vs. Predator, Tempest?" Nope, hate that console, piece of crap. Huh? So it's appropriate. It's a good name. It's appropriate for you. Yes, thank you, Casey, for all you've done and all you do. It is by Casey that we are saved. Pierre, what's up, Pierre? How you doing? How you doing? Let's see. PJ says, "Great shirt, great game, great system." Indeed. This is actually the only Intellivision shirt that I own. I should get some more Intellivision shirts. This is the only one I got. Casey, you are welcome. Cyrus, thanks for playing Intellivision. Well, thank you for making it possible, sir. Sir. I'll have you know, sir. Thank you. Pierre, I am jealous of your LTO Flash. Pierre, I'm sorry about that, and hopefully there's some way you'll be able to get one if you want one. It's tough. It's tough to get some of these things, especially I would say my experience with the homebrew market, whether it be Intellivision, ColecoVision, Atari, TurboGrafx, Sega Genesis, homebrew stuff for, all kinds of stuff. I would say I have noticed, this is just what I have noticed, that the homebrew community for the super duper retro stuff, for the ColecoVision, and especially Intellivision, It's hard to get some stuff. It's hard to get some stuff. Some stuff is very limited availability, limited release, and can be very, very, very expensive. Somebody might sell 50 cartridges or something, and then they're never making them again, and they're not available. And if you want one, you have to basically get lucky and have someone put one up on eBay, in which case there's only 50 cartridges. And so sometimes you'll see these things for sale for hundreds of dollars. So it's a strange thing. Loving a thing is a strange thing for a man. It sucks because it's hard to get some stuff that you really want. And I will say that situation has gotten a lot better, because I have seen a lot of these guys that make the homebrews and the games, the ports and stuff. They've loosened up some, not everybody, but there has been some loosening up, some greasing of the gears to make the ROMs available. And yes, it's hard to get these, so you can. There are a few other options similar to this that are out there, but it's still hard to get something like that. But there is, thankfully, an emulator. There's at least one emulator out there that will play like everything, like all of the special homebrew releases that require a little bit extra bank switching or stuff like that. So it's gotten better. It's not perfect, but it has gotten better. Let's see. Mike Wolf, what's up, Mike? He says, dude, you've got Vigilante playing in the background. I do. That's Vigilante for the TurboGrafx. It's funny. I played Vigilante, and I've played Vigilante 8. But I never played Vigilante 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7. This is an old joke. I think Luke told me this joke once. Luke's a big fan of the Vigilante 8. Vigilante 8 Second Offense is also very good. But not related to that one. Never mind. Sorry about that. On with the show. Let's see. TurboGrafx scene in the background. Yes, PJ Smith looks so good on that CRT. It does. It do. The CRT is. Hang on. There. Now you can see the whole thing. The CRT is great. It is so good. So good. There's nothing really like a CRT. There's really not there's not. They come up with all these like filters and plugins and they have different names for these things that they try to do to make things look more like a CRT. But really, if you think about it, they're kind of counterproductive, because one of the main advantages of a CRT is the immediate response, the almost zero latency lag, because of the nature of how a CRT works. And when you add things to your visual component on emulators, which already are going to have some kind of lag, now you're taking it through one more step there. So from that point of view, you're actually making the situation worse, less like a CRT. But I guess there are certain filtering things you can do to make it kind of similar, but not really. There's really nothing like it. CRTs are another dying breed, another thing that's getting harder and harder to get your hands on, especially good ones. Believe it or not, the small ones are in demand. And that's not the case for everything in this world, if you know what I'm saying. Anyway. PJ Smith says, the sick of the Intellivision gamer. The sick? What? I don't know what that means. Casey says, liking it and being my favorite are two different things. Oh, okay, I got you. It's all Casey's fault. I was gonna, I actually downloaded Chuck's video drop of saying it's all Casey's fault. I was gonna put it in here, but I couldn't figure out exactly how I wanted to do that, so I haven't done it. But coming soon to the channel, a drop of Chuck saying it's all Casey's fault. We'll work it in somehow. Mike says, smash that like button. Thank you very much, Mike. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. PJ, speaking of lagging, it's always Casey's fault. That's true. Silverwings joins the chat. Silverwings, thoughts on the PS5? I might get a refurbished one before prices on them rise again. My nose is itching. I recently gave my PS5 to my daughter because I just wasn't playing it. But I'm not, I've become less and less interested in modern gaming, so I'm the wrong person to ask about this Silverwings. Did I think it was a good console? Yeah, it was good. It was very good. I just wasn't playing it. But you probably get a lot more use out of one than I would. So, yeah, it's a good system. Salvatore joins the chat. What's up, Salvatore? What's up? What's up, Salvatore? No, I mean that. What's up? What's up, Salvatore? What you doing? Where you been? What's been going on? How you been? You been feeling okay, Salvatore? You been okay? Everything been all right? No problems? How you feeling? We're very suspicious of Salvatore in this community. I'm just saying. We like you, Salvatore. You're a friend, We're all friends here. Everybody's friends. But watch your back, Salvatore. Watch your back. Bassarino, Silverwings. I don't think Intellivision plays PS5. Minor flaws with it. Oh, well, that's a good point. I didn't think about that. Mike Wolf, I like Vigilante too. I also like Vigilante. How big is it? 35-inch? That's a... that behind me is a 26 or 27. I can't remember. I think it's 26-inch. It's not that big. I didn't want one that big. I had one that big. It was too much. I couldn't take it. There were some nights when I was just like, oh, I can't face it. It's too much. 35-inch CRTs weigh like twice as much as a 26-inch. Like pretty close. It's amazing how just a little bit more space on the screen is so much heavier. I think it was a 32-inch is what I had, and it was too much. So, yeah, we're good with what we have now. We're good. Bassarino, how about a pint glass? I mean, they both have a lot of glass. Alrighty. Is a gorilla like a CRT? That's an interesting conundrum. In what ways are they similar? They're large. They're bulky. They can be entertaining. They can be dangerous. Some are dark. Some are not. And they reflect back upon us our truest natures. Ooh, we're getting deep. We're getting deep with the Gorilla CRT comparison. Oh my. Oh, what's up? John is here. The Retro Bro. The Retro Bro. He says, hey, just got here. Are you bad-mouthing CRTs? I definitely am not, John. You know better than to ask me that. But I'm not sure if everyone is on the same page we're on. John says, I have a small one. CRT, that is. I also have that same situation. Silverwings, also better contrast and colors on CRT TVs. Try playing dark games on an HD TV made for CRT TVs like Doom 64. It's a good point. It's pitch black in some levels. Also need the CRTs for light gun games. Very good points. Silverwings with the points. 10 points for Silverwings for the points about the CRTs. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Bassarino, John Sai is bad-mouthing CRTs. This is not true. You're about to get timed out, Bassarino. I don't know what's going on with you tonight. Who are you? I feel like I don't know you. I feel like we're just on two different pages right now. Oh my. John says, who wins in a fight, 100 CRTs or one gorilla? This is one of those mysteries of life. I don't even know how to begin to address the what would happen in that actual showdown. That would be, it depends on how they're stacked. Let's just leave it at that. It depends on how the CRTs are stacked. Because then what the gorilla does to the CRTs is going to have a completely different impact. And it could affect the gorilla himself or herself. Where I'm assuming it's going to be a male gorilla. But, you know, it could be whatever. And that's also something to think about. But, you know, this is one of those things we'd have to, like, take some notes, do some research, compile our, you know, compare and contrast our different assessments. This is a whole thing. It's going to take a study that we'll have to put together a group, and we'll need funding for this. I don't know. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't know. But a good question. 10 points. John, you get 10 points. Mike Wolf, I figured it was between 27 and 35. Yeah, a sweet spot. Casey says, how many days left to PRGE Saboteur? 26 days until PRGE. Okay, there you go. There you go. And Casey is definitely looking forward to that. We're going to play something tonight on Intellivision. We're just going to goof around. I have no major agenda here. I do have some newer homebrews we might take a look at here. Let me bring up my thing. All right. I put them in this little folder that says 2025 homebrew. It's pretty self-explanatory, I think. And these are newer ones that they're newer to me. It's the ROMs that I bought not too long ago. So I haven't played all of these on stream before. I'm sure you've all played these if you're into Intellivision, but I've not played them all. So I thought maybe we would jump in on some of this stuff. Caverns of Mars is pretty cool because, you know, I recently bought a cartridge of that for the Atari 2600. It runs really well on the 7800 Plus. And Caverns of Mars for Intellivision's actually interesting. It's interesting to note the differences between it and the Atari one that I got. And you can see here, it's also Atari. Or at least it has Atari's logo on it. This is much more impressive, I gotta say, right off the bat. Much more impressive than the 2600 one. Saboteur, I'm done with CRTs. I am totally good with Pixel Perfect on retro games as long as its original aspect ratio. There you go. There you go. PJ, the Yars port is great. We'll check that one out too. We will definitely check that one out as well. Into the cavern we go. I'm going to turn the volume up just a little on this. Oh boy, I'm about to die. Yeah, I think this is, I mean, the 2600 one's really cool, but this is, I think, a little bit more impressive. John, Retrobo, he's going to be looking at this like, you guys like this? He's not really a big fan of the super duper retro, which I understand. Not everybody is. It's not for everybody. I think every console that's out there, there's a group of people that can appreciate it, but there's also a group of people that really can't. And that's just the nature of the way consoles are, you know? It doesn't even necessarily... It's not even necessarily because of like how old they are or, you know, what generation. It's just, you know, like some people can't stand the Nintendo 64 for various reasons. Or the original PlayStation. You know, some people can't stand the Sega Genesis for different reasons. But everyone loves the TurboGrafx 16. Am I right? Am I right? Come on. Some people, believe it or not, don't like the Atari Jaguar. I mean, I know it's impossible to understand. I don't know why they would possibly feel that way. But, you know, it's true. It is true. Enemy destroyed. Bomb timer set. Escape time 30. 30 seconds, folks. Gotta get out of here. I like how your ship actually does animate depending on which way you're turning. That's pretty cool. Like I said, 2600 version's much more rudimentary. Still good though. I have no lasers right now, by the way. You only have lasers going down, not coming up. Keep that in mind, ladies. What? You know what I mean. We're almost out of time. Yeah, we made it. Congratulations. Oh, yeah. Cavern 2. The Revenge. I wonder if you can pause this. How do you pause again? I'm trying to remember. There's 2 buttons you hit. It doesn't always work on every game, but I can't even remember what those 2 buttons are. Somebody will know. Somebody can tell me. I must have turned on auto fire because it's just shooting like crazy on its own. I'm not even pressing a button. Or just I didn't think that this had auto fire just from the beginning. But I've been wrong before. 1 and 9? Okay, let's see if it does it. Nope, it doesn't do it. So there's no pausing this game. I don't like that. I think every game should have some sort of way you can pause it. Oh, damn it. Or you can just die, I guess. 4 lives. Nope, you cannot pause it. At least it doesn't start you all the way at the top. It starts you like pretty much where you were at. That's pretty cool. I mean, I think it does. Maybe it's like if you get far enough, then it's got like a, you know, a midway point or something like that. You know what I mean. It seems like it's way easier than the Atari one. For some reason, I struggled with that one, the 2600 one. Try 3 and 7. Okay, let me get out of the little sequence here and then see if it does it. It might do it once I get out of this. Friggin' lasers! That's right, John. John says we're about 5 years away from these games being played in retirement homes. I think we're already there, John. Yeah, I can't pause it. It's cool. Some older stuff's interesting. No nostalgia for anything before the NES. Absolutely, I understand. If you didn't grow up with it, I mean, it's like anything, right? Music, whatever. If you didn't grow up with it, you're going to have a totally different set of feelings about things. 100%. I wish I knew how to make a game like on Intellivision or something like that. It'd be fun. I wouldn't do it. Who am I kidding? I'm not going to do it. But it'd be kind of cool if I could. What kind of game would I make, though? You know? Probably some kind of shoot 'em up. Shooter of some kind. That's probably what I would do. Can you speed up the ship? I don't know, PJ. It's a good question. Was Intellivision the LSD era of games? It was in that vicinity. Intellivision came out a little bit after Atari, and you know, most of that you hear about happened at Atari. Intellivision was Mattel, and that they were a little bit different culture, I guess. Congratulations, novice. Specus Predator. Oh no. Oh no. Alright, that's cool. What was it we're going to look at? Yars? The Intellivision version of Yars Revenge? Let's do that. Yars Revenge. Yars! Wow, I didn't know that had voice. Is my IntelliVoice turned down or something? It sounded really weird. I'm going to try to... Hang on, let me reset this. I want to see if I can hear that again. I'm going to turn this up so you guys can hear what I'm hearing. Maybe you didn't hear it. One more time. Wow. That's voice. I don't know if it's voice module. It doesn't sound like voice module type stuff. So, yeah, very low fidelity there. But yeah, there was voice. I hope I don't get copyrighted because it's a song. I'll probably get copyrighted. Oh, I was doing a demo. Okay. We'll let it sit. I'm going to read the chat, let it do its thing for a second here. Basserino was in television, LSD here. Yeah, Basserino vicinity. So I'm thinking yes. Possibly. John says, television and Atari use assembly language, same as the NES. It's probably not very hard. I know a lot of games are written in what they call Inti Basic, which is, basic for Intellivision. And I did do some basic programming when I was young, when I was a kid. On the Apple and on the TRS-80, we did some basic programming. So I know I could do like text-based stuff. I did a little bit of experimenting with graphics back in the day on the Apple, but I didn't ever get sophisticated enough to make a game or anything like that. I never did assembly like you're talking about. I just did basic on there. Sir Wings, do you play that new Yars game, Yars Rising? Yars Rising. I don't know. I think I heard about it. I have that Yars game on the Xbox 360 that's like totally like 3D flying through space doing stuff. It's like totally different from any of this. But yeah, I heard there was another Yars game, like a new one. Is it like a first-person shooter or something? It's like, if I'm remembering, it's like totally different. Alright, let's play some of this. Press action key. Can we pause this? Let's see. Nope, this does not pause either. Wait a minute, 3 and 7? Nope, that doesn't do it either. Okay, no pausing of the Yars Revenge. Oh, damn. That sucked. My bad. Oop. Almost ran right into it. How do you shoot the thing at it? Oh, come on. Oh, crap. I can't remember what I'm doing, like... On the 2600 one, I remember there was something you would do and you shoot a thing at it. I'm like trying to remember. It's been too long since I played this game. I haven't really played it on Intellivision. Yeah, this is a newer, like a homebrew, like port of it. Touch your ship to the enemy ship. Oh. Okay, well that's different. I see. I see. Oh. So this is a little bit different. I understand. I understand. Oh boy. That was close. Alright. Got him. All right, I'm figuring it out. Thank you very much, BJ. I was going to just stumble around in the darkness forever. Oh, it looks like a platformer. You're talking about the new one. Interesting. Oh, you can shoot diagonally on this one? Wow. Wow. Oh, almost got him. Almost got him. Well, that's not going to help. Damn. Ah, you son of a bitch. This is okay. Okay, at least I know how to play now. All right, we'll try it again. It's interesting how similar it is, but also how different it is from the 2600 one. Oh, crap. Oh, okay. I didn't realize that would happen like that. Touch the little barrier, it's the same as touching him. I did not know that. Got him. Yeah, gangster. Well, that's unfortunate. Yep. This needs like a slapping soundtrack from like Tempest or something, you know, Tempest 2000. Yeah. Might not improve the game. For me, it would. Wow, that was close. Almost killed myself trying to be cute. Trying to be cute. Well, that's not helpful. Yeah, almost. Got him. It needs drinks too. Just finished up laundry, visit the liquor store, see how Steel Reserve does at making cocktails. Oh. Yeah, I'm still not feeling alcohol. It's been months since my last incident, and I'm still... the thought of even having a beer just makes me nauseous. Yeah. Still not ready for that. Get away from me, you little flying multicolored dot. I don't like you. I do not consent. Oh, that was close. Almost got myself shredded. Oh yeah, hell yeah. I'm not doing great, but I am doing better, and that's what's important. Ouch. Come Come on, hit the thing. Hit the thing. Do the stuff. Come on. Stick around. You kill my mother. You kill my father. You kill my people. Oh, stupid. Why did I do that? I was looking off to the side. I wasn't thinking about it. God dang it. The slow blade kills. Just like Dune. Ah. Alright. Come down here. Okay. Oh, I would change. God dang it. I never catch it when it's changing. It always surprises me. That's pretty cool. I don't know. Would I rather play it on Atari? I don't know. Maybe. Still pretty cool. Definitely worth the money I spent. I think it was like $5 or something. It was not expensive at all. It was not expensive. Vanguard. Now that's, and Sea Adventure is also very good if you haven't seen that. Let's do Sea Adventure. This one's actually really cool. 2018. Intellivision Revolution. 1 player. Let's see what the options are. Oh, we get to start with different. Okay. This actually has a soundtrack. Look at that. Alright, we'll do 1 player. Does this one pause? Yes, this one actually does pause. This is like more advanced. PG says, you gotta try the new Crown Royal Chocolate. Insanely good. Wow. Crown Royal Chocolate. Interesting. Bassarino beats me. I think of playing ring cake, and it just makes me need a drink. Ring cake? I don't know what you're talking about there. Sorry. But that's typical, Bassarino. Oh, my camera's not working. I just realized my camera wasn't working. Oh, boy. Oh my. Hang on. Let's see if I can fix it. Sometimes it goes off, and I don't realize that it's turned off. There it is. We're back in business. My camera's been off. I don't know when my camera went off. It's back on now. Okay. Hi. Wow. Let's see. DJC. What's up, Chuck? What's up, Chuck? Finally, yes. Now this is intelligent television. Indeed it is. Indeed it is. Bill Bob. Bill Bob. What's up, Bill Bob? What's up, my guy? Hopefully Bill Bob is not... Hopefully Bill Bob's a decent person. We'll see. Brian says, Zim Zam in television. Chuck says, I'll be doing the same later for Intellivision Saturday night. Oh, dear me. I'd love to see you play Bank Panic. Oh, I don't know if I have Bank Panic. I might not have that one, actually. That might be one I have to get. I don't know if I have Bank Panic, Chuck. Zim Zam R.I.P. Yeah, very sad, Chuck. So many innocent alter egos cut down in the prime of their time. It's not fair. All right, how does this work? Oh, okay, you just hit 9. Come here. There, we saved somebody. Save him, save. We're supposed to save these people from the sharks and stuff. Because everyone lives in a yellow submarine. We all do, don't we? Oh no. Damn it! Okay, I'm not sure exactly what I did wrong there, but something was, definitely wrong. I can't rescue anybody else. So what do I need to do? I need to do something. Get to the top and then... Oh, I see. You got to keep going up. Boop. Boop. Okay. I see. I understand. There we go. I'm learning. Yep, you got to get to the top to get air. Oh, and also deposit your people that you get, but also you can die. Everything can kill you. It's like the real ocean. No, don't eat that dude. Take on me? Really? It's playing Take on Me. That's pretty cool. I feel like Evil should be singing while this is happening. I gotta turn the volume up on this because it's playing different music. Hang on, let me pause it. And I'll turn the music up so I can hear it. Maybe y'all can hear it a little bit better too. Let's see. Best friend. I meant King. Google has funny ideas of what I'm dictating sometimes. I understand. King. Let me back up and find your comment. Best Arena. Beats me. I think of playing Ring King. I got you. Okay, I got you. I was like, ring cake? What the hell is that? Fair enough. Fair enough, sir. Bill Bob says, so did the Intellivision run on an Intel chip? This is a good question. I don't know what the processor is on the Intellivision. Somebody else probably knows a lot better than I do. I think it's a similar chip to what's in the Famicom, actually. I think it's a similar type thing there. Last line, Yellow Submarine is just like the Beatles. Ah, yeah, that's what we were getting at last line. Finnegan Fox, good riddance. Let me see if I can do Finnegan's. I don't think I can do Finnegan's voice, but I can try. Good riddance. They weren't good for DJC. And be thankful, Super Mega Graphics 64. I saw the bartender's back room with tons of pictures of your eyes. Very strange. It's for the best. It's gone. Yes, you're right, Finnegan. You're always right. You're always right. Vassarino, Zim, Zam, Zip, Zop, Bippity Bop. Wow. It's like another language almost. All right, let's see if we can hear it a little bit better now. What music is playing? Whoever can name the songs first gets 10 points every time. What song is this? Oh, I gotta get some air. The song just changed. I think we missed one. It's too fast. It changes songs. I can't keep up, and I don't know what these songs are anyway. Oh no, the people, they're going to die. Damn it, I missed one of them. It changed again. Oh no. I'll tell you what. The nemesis of the submarine is fish. You can't run into any fish in your submarine. It's a death wish when you hit a fish. Know what I'm saying? Finnegan Fox says, I'm here to stay forever. Just like the Amico. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. That's a lot of laughing. That's a lot of laughing. Silverwings, was the MJ's Beat It? I don't know. It's hard. I can't always identify these songs. I've only been able to pick one out so far. So that's, when I say not always, I mean I've only gotten one. Billy Bob, I like this because it reminds me of Jaws. Well, yeah, it's kind of, in some ways, it's very similar to the Jaws game on the NES. For show, for show. In some ways, it's very similar. Similar. Chuck says, the fart bullets make this beat it rendition sounds poopy. Yeah. Basserino, I heard beat it and Africa. Amico means friend. That's right. But only in Italian. Only in Italian. In other languages, it's not. It's a curse word. Especially English. Alright, let's try again. This, I come from the land down under. Yeah. Okay, I've picked up that one. I got that one. That's 2 songs. Oh man, these freaking submarines with their torpedoes. Oh, why do I keep running right into it every time? I have a death wish. We've been in a sub for too long. You know what would be cruel is if you were in a submarine and for lunch they made everybody eat sub sandwiches all the time. That would be mean. It'd be funny for the first couple times, and then after a while it would be like, alright guys, we get the joke. We get it. Wow, there's a lot of sea battle going on over here. Like, seriously. And why are all these people out in the middle of the ocean just swimming around? Are they, like, shipwrecked or something? Or their boats got destroyed by all these submarines? I guess that's probably what happened, right? There's got to be a story. I want to know the story. What's the lore? I need to know the lore. Okay, song just changed. Almost ran out of air. Got too busy shooting people and not thinking about breathing. That's why when you work out, they always tell you to breathe, because if you don't, it's going to be a problem. Women are in Le Mans, whatever it's called, where they're practicing to give birth. Breathe! Like, I was going to do that anyway, but it's good because you don't want to forget to do it. Alright, hang on. Pause it again, pause it again. Let's see. Art Bigfall. This game looks stupid. You know what, Art? You guys just have too much free time now that you're not on the DJC's channel anymore. I see what's going on. That's not right. You know, is this what we have to look forward to? Since you don't have a show to do anymore? All you extra characters are going to be around with your little comments. Basserino, what do you think the Godfather thought of Amico? Pretty sure that Marlon Brando was dead before it was ever a thing. So, probably not much. Art Bigfall. One time, me and my best friend Michelle Pfeiffer were snorkeling off the coast of Amsterdam. Looked better than these graphics. Okay. Amsterdam, of course. Yeah. Basserino, I've never told a joke a day in my life. I believe you. Brian F. Their boats were destroyed by Jaws. That's probably true also. There's probably a lot of crossover here, I think. Yeah. They don't got licensing, so they can't really specifically name certain things, but there's some implications. There's some things that are implied, for sure. Oh my. Ladies and gentlemen, the Geekstorian is here. What's up? Nick is among us. Hello, Nick. Nick, hello. What's up, dude? Welcome. You are most welcome here. DJC, you need more conch shells. Okay. Okay. All right. Back to the killing of submarines and fish and saving of people folks. Get away from him, you son of a fish. Sounds like he's farting. It really does. I think you mentioned that earlier. You're right. In the ocean, no one can smell you fart. Oh wait, what's this? We're not gonna take it anymore. Twisted Sister. I got a lot of music. I wonder if they got the licenses. I wonder if the developers of this game were able to secure the licenses for the music. I wonder if that is actually the case. It's kind of the same rinse and repeat over and over kind of here, but still a fun way to pass some time. Not bad. It's like Shark meets Jaws, right? It's like a mix of those two games almost. It's not bad. Mike Wolf, can we get a Wedding Crashers motorboat joke up in here? Basserino Conch, reference to Lord of the Flies. DJC, I'm chatting with awesome people now. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Fart bullets. Bill Bob says, how did you get your Intellivision anyway, and what did it cost? How did I get it? That's a good question. The one that I have now is not the one that we had when we were kids. This is one that I got a couple years ago from a local retro store, place called Founded Electronics. And I went in there and asked if they had Intellivision stuff, and lo and behold, they did. And I was able to purchase said Intellivision. And then a bunch of games came with it, and I bought some other ones over the years. And then I bought the LTO Flash from my buddy Casey. And that's how we're able to play the homebrew stuff. What was the other part of that question? And what did it cost? I don't remember what it cost, but I don't think it was a whole lot. I know when I bought it, it came with a whole bunch of games. I think it had maybe 25, 30 games with it. And it was less than $100 for everything. So I couldn't tell you what it was, but I know it was less than 100. I think I bought it in maybe 2019, 2020, something like that. I can't remember. Basserino, I will say for anyone, low ABV Steel Reserve spiked orange soda is right on. Oh. Chuck says, you have to get maximum divers before surfacing to make points, sir. Well, I don't know. I don't know these things, Chuck. Okay? I don't know. I'm just a simple man making my way through the ocean. I don't know. Last line. Speaking of Jaws, don't think I've seen you cover Jaws on this channel. I haven't played Jaws. I've seen other people play it, and that was enough. I was like, I'm good. I'm good. I could play it though. I haven't played my. I got my Famicom right here, my top loader, my RGB one. I was talking about it on the last stream. I was like, I don't remember the last time I even played it, so I should play some stuff like that. That would be fun. Maybe next time. Maybe next time. Let's see. Oh, it didn't reset. I gotta hold it down a little longer and then it'll reset. Hopefully. We'll see if it kicks in this time. Yes, there we go. Defender 7800. Interesting. I don't believe there is a Defender on the Atari 7800, sir. I mean, I'm not questioning your whole identity. I'm just saying. Maybe there's a homebrew one I don't know about. Maybe that's the case. I mean, you could play a 2600 Defender, I guess. 5200 Defender is really good, though. Bill Bob says, Jaws was always one of my favorite NES games, even though it's known for being crap. You know what? Sometimes we like crap. Obviously. Obviously. There's nothing wrong with enjoying a nice piece of crap. You just have to be honest about it. And say, okay, I know this isn't great, but I love it anyway. I spend most of my time doing that. Saying that, actually. Vanguard is also really good on here. We'll play some of that. Vanguard. Let's see. What's up, Intelli-Defenders? Intelli-Defenders. There is a Defender on Intellivision, though, now that you mentioned that. It's okay. It's all right. It's not bad. It's okay. Bill Bob, I need to find my old copy. I heard the 5-screw version is worth like $500 or something. Oh, yeah. They have those NES games that... Yeah, I don't know. There's like some story about this, right? Like some of the original games had they were actually Famicom cartridges, and they came with an adapter for the NES built inside the cartridges and stuff like that. I don't know if that's what you're talking about necessarily, but yeah, the different screws. I know that that's a thing. I know that it's a thing. Yeah. Cranable, what's up, Cranable? Howdy, intelligent peoples. Intelligent peoples. Yeah. I probably don't have it. I mean, if it's really rare, and it's a rare thing, you probably don't have it, but you might, who knows? Probably not, but you never know. Chuck says, makes me want to versus you at Astro Smash. Oh my goodness, Chuck. We absolutely need to do this. We've been talking about this for a while. And at some point, it's going to have to happen. We are going to have our official Astro Smash showdown. And I look forward to it. I don't know that I would win. I'm not confident that I could pull off a win because I know you, Chuck. And I know you're very, very capable. And you're also somebody who doesn't like to lose, so you will go to that extra effort to practice and do all the things that I might not do. So, but yes, we have to do this. It's our destiny, Chuck. Our destiny. Astro Smash. Cyrus versus Chuck. Chuck versus Cyrus. At some point, we have to do this. We gotta figure it out. We gotta set a date. We gotta commit to it. We gotta move the pieces around the board. We gotta clear our schedules. We gotta have our people talk to your people. I mean, wait, you know what I mean. Things have to happen to start that the ball rolling, to start the gears moving. Yeah, we need to do it. I think it may be time. Yes, indeed. Cranable DJC, why does your most recent video feel so sad? It is sad. There's a lot going on. There's a lot going on in the land of Chuck. There's a lot going on. PJ says, Defender is a hard game on every console, I feel. Yeah. I think that my favorite version is the 5200 version. The arcade version's also awesome, obviously. But the 5200 version, because you do have that analog control, it feels like it actually is a little bit better as far as controlling what you're doing and stuff. To me, it feels like that. But I don't know. Different people have got different opinions about that, I guess. Cranible says, the passing of Billy of the Game Chasers makes me want to say I appreciate you and your community side. Same for Chuck. Yeah, I think that everybody in the community has been really thinking about the situation, you know, Billy, because it came so fast and he was gone. I mean, I don't think any of us really understood how serious it was until, like, it was almost over, you know? And I think that that's something that could happen to any of us. You know, we're all getting older. There's a lot of things going on. There's a lot of things we have to think about as far as our health and the decisions we make. And, you know, it's definitely, I'm not saying that anything he did caused what happened. That's not what I'm saying. But I am saying that we're, as we get older, we definitely have to think about this stuff. And we're going to see more and more of our friends and our acquaintances and the people that we, you know, that we see on a regular basis on the internet or in person. We're going to see a lot of people, more and more people, unfortunately passing away. It's just, there's a lot that we're all thinking about right now because of the situation. I didn't know Billy. I only saw him in person a couple times. Sure, he had no idea who I was. But I know they did a lot of good things for the community, especially in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. And they're, you know, the Game Chasers are obviously very, very well known. So, yeah, it's definitely something everybody's thinking about and processing. Yeah. So, yeah, very interesting, sad time right now in a lot of ways. Absolutely. Yeah, PJ the Squeaky Wheel gathers no moss. Squeaky Wheel needs baby oil, PJ. Okay, Chuck. So does Diddy. Oh my gosh. Wow. Nick says, yeah, I don't know anything about Game Chasers personally. Sorry for his passing, though. Yeah, it's very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. All right. Let's see. Disc to start. Helps if you read the screen. That's one thing you got to do. Oh, yeah, this has voice, too. And I think this is IntelliVoice on this one. So I'm invincible. I have Vanguard on the 2600. I'm trying to remember if I have it on 5200. I think I might. I'm not going to say this is the best version of Vanguard, but it's still pretty cool. The voice is interesting for sure. The voice is very interesting. Plus, I think I have the arcade version of this on some of my collections that I have. So there's that too. I feel like I have pretty good control though on this game. I don't feel like I'm fighting the controls at all. Oh boy, here we go. Is there, correct me if I'm wrong, but did they recently do like a retro reimagined version of this? I think they did, right? I think I have that. Or at least I did have that. I think I have it on the Switch. Because I bought all that stuff on the PlayStation, but I think I have it on Switch also. If I'm correct. I might be wrong about it, but I think so. Let's see if I can pause this. 3 and 7 maybe? 3. Okay, it's like pausing as I hit it, but it doesn't stay paused. Oh wow, this is weird. You hit 3 and it actually changes your shots. Oh. Wow, look at that. I didn't know it would do that. There we go. That's what I had before. Okay. I have it on like an auto. I don't know. I don't have an overlay for this, so just kind of trying to figure out what everything is. I guess I can't pause it. It'd be nice if I could. Oh, I can pause it. I hit clear and it pauses it. Well, how about that? Now I know. Now I know. Vasperino, in the words of Game Gear, Game Gear, it's on my mind, sorry. Live fast, die hard. Yeah. Chuck says, oh, I just farted and heard a hard snap pop. Gotta go. There's so much blood. Oh my god. Chuck. Wow. Be purple. Alright, dude. I don't know what to tell you, Chuck. PJ, you need Crown Royal Chocolate Chuck stat. Grantable, the voice is generated by IntelliVoice? It might not be. Sometimes they put it in these games without IntelliVoice, but it sounds like IntelliVoice voice right here. So, I'm not sure about that. So, you know, we could find out, though. We can actually find out. Let's find out together. I'm going to disconnect my IntelliVoice, and we're going to see. We're going to see if I'm wrong about that. See, here comes the IntelliVoice. We'll just plug the LTO straight in, and we'll see how it goes. Because I might be wrong about that. I've been wrong before. All right, back to the Vanguard. Let's see, or let's hear. Let's hear. Make sure the volume's up so we all can hear. Okay, I'm not hearing any voice. So I think it is IntelliVoice, yeah. It would appear that it is IntelliVoice, because I'm not hearing nothing. And I definitely would have been hearing something by now. Well, now we know. Alright. Hook it back up. This is how we learn things. Experiments. Oh my. Hopefully I don't screw this up trying to get everything plugged back in. I have all these things in such close proximity. Alright, come on. There we go. We're all hooked back up. Alright. IntelliVoice, activate. All right. Yep. Now we know. And no one's half the battle. But there are some games where they have voice, like we heard earlier, that's not IntelliVoice. It's just like the game. So it was a legitimate question, you know? It was a legitimate question. But we know now. Pausing the game. Basserinus, what is this? The speak and spell? It's similar tech, actually. I believe so, yeah. Bill Bob, gotta love these multiple environments, even if they are taped together like construction paper. Yeah, it is just like one and then the next, and yeah, it's funny. Grantable, I want an IntelliVoice now. Thanks for the demo, sir. Oh yeah, yeah. They're not expensive. They're actually, well, I say they're not. The last time I checked, they were not expensive. Mine came with this one when I bought this one. But I don't. The last time I checked on eBay, they were not. They were pretty cheap. They're pretty affordable, like $20 or something like that. But you know, with the prices of everything, I don't know. It might have changed. Just going by what I know from previously checking. I'll tell you what. Since you said that, I'm going to bring up eBay. Hopefully this doesn't mess with the stream. If it does, my apologies. My apologies. Oh yeah, okay. This is good. This is good. All right, hopefully you can see this. It's a little small. Let me see if I can. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, $35 for an IntelliVoice with 2 games. $55 for one in a box. Comes with a book and everything. $16 for that one. And these are or best offer. So these are buy now. Yeah, this is, I'm telling you, man. Prices for a lot of retro stuff is pretty bad, but in television, you can get some good stuff cheap. Like, you can get some good stuff real cheap still. You know, I don't have an Intellivision 2. I would like to get one and get an RGB mod on it. Then I could take this Intellivision and stick this on the CRT and keep using the composite, because I did get a composite mod on this one. But I'd like to get an RGB mod done on an Intellivision 2. And the reason for that is because you can use different controllers on the Intellivision 2. And there's some awesome third-party controllers that people have made. So that might actually be really cool. So anyway, that's something I'm going to look at some point, is getting an Intellivision 2 and getting it RGB modded. Casey actually knows a guy that sells them pre-modded, I think. Normally I get all my stuff done through Chris, but wow, that's a good price. I got to get off eBay. I can't do this. It's dangerous. It's dangerous to be on eBay. It's dangerous to go alone. Start thinking about buying stuff again. Chuck says, Rainbow Zone, be purple. Oh, wow. Okay. Bill Bob, a video game that talks to you. I mean, how can you not want that? The toys that make the noise. Bassarino, it's all good until you get married. Well, yeah. That's a thing that happens. Silver Wings, We the Purple. What the hell is that? Okay, I'm missing out on something. I'm not following this. I'm not privy to some inside stuff here or something. Mike Wolf, I might be going to eBay for a Vita. Yes. Vitas are unfortunately pretty expensive these days, and I used to have a Vita. I had one of the 3G ones. When I bought it, I actually did have it. I paid for the $10 a month service on AT&T and literally never used it for anything. I was like, I paid for it for a long time, and finally I was like, why am I paying for this service on my Vita? And then I ended up selling my Vita when I sold a bunch of other stuff. I still have my PSP Go and my PSP 3000, and I love those. But I didn't have a lot on the Vita. It was a cool system. It was very cool. But I didn't keep it. If it had had an HDMI out, I would have kept it. I would have definitely kept it. That was the one thing I didn't like, is it didn't have any video out on it. But I guess you could probably get a mod for that. They probably have a way to do that. Back then, I didn't know about all that. Bassarino, thing that happens, it's not exactly a deer crossing the road. Okay. All right, I don't know. I don't know, guys. AT&T servers, yeah. Apocalyptic Minister, what's up, dude? What's up? What up, gang? Cy, he just don't tell me you decided to sell your whole collection. What? No, I'm not selling anything right now. I've already sold tons of stuff in the past. In the past, I've sold a lot of stuff. I don't have nearly the collection that I used to have. I used to have a huge cartridge collection for Master System and Genesis and Game Gear and Game Boy. I had a huge N64 cartridge collection. Oh, I don't even want to go into everything that I've sold. It's not, it's not good. I had a really nice Atari Jaguar collection, but I don't regret selling that one. That one, I'm fine with selling that because the emulation on Atari Jaguar is now so good that I was like, well, I don't think I'll ever play my actual Jaguar again. So I was glad to move on from that. But yeah, anyway. Yep, it can suck indeed. Indeed, indeed. Intellivision. So Chuck, yes, Chuck, we're gonna have to figure out when we're gonna do our Astro Smash thing. Because even if we can't do it together at the same time, maybe we could do like I do a video or a stream and then you do one and we, compete back and forth like that. Maybe we have to do it that way. I'm good with whatever, however it needs to happen, but it does need to happen. The fact that it hasn't happened already is pretty much inexcusable. I don't care. I don't know if anybody else is interested in it, but I'm interested in doing it. I don't know if anybody wants to watch it, but I definitely want to do it. Oh no, I ran into that, whatever that is that I hit there on the screen. It's very easy to hit those things. Uh-oh, it's the blue ships. The blue ships. Why so blue? Oh, damn it. Damn it. Where's the voice? It's gone. You can't hear the voice? You can hear the voice. Don't play with me. The last line, Cy will buy more 40-plus-year-old games. Yes. Oh boy. Ah, stupid. Damn it. Damn it. One thing I don't like about the disc on the Intellivision is it's literally just a smooth disc. So you don't have any like indicators as to if you're pressing up, left, right, or down or anything, because there's no like notches or anything on the controller. It would have been really beneficial, I think, if they wouldn't have made it a smooth disc and gave you like some little bumps on it or something for at least like 4 directions, but it is what it is. It's a little late a little late to reevaluate that at this point. Yeah, hang on. Full reset. I still can't believe Cyrus is selling his entire gaming collection. End of an era. I can't believe it either. I literally refuse to believe that, PJ. I can't believe it. Bill Bob, maybe you're supposed to be flying across Charlie Brown's t-shirt. It's an interesting theory. Tell me more of your theory. I'm listening. He was popular when his game came out, wasn't it? That's a good point. You're building a case. You're building a case. Kurt Bradshaw. Hello, Kurt. How you been, man? How's it going, Kurt? What's up? More power. I mean, games. Yes. Chuck says, that's it. You talked shit on the controller. Unsubbed, unfollow. Damn it. It's just that easy. It's like, being part of the community is a fragile thing. It's like the wings of a butterfly. Once touched, never the same. Making videos on you now. Oh, no. Well, you wouldn't be the first. Alrighty. Oh, we could do Heli. It's a good version of Heli, actually. Hero is what I think it's called on other things. On other stuff. I have this cartridge for my 5200. That's a good version, too. But I think this is better. This is really a better version. Music and just nice. Yeah, I'm a hero. I need a hero. Remember that song? That was a fun song. I don't remember how it goes. I need a hero. He's gotta be fast and he's gotta be a badass and he's gotta smell like pineapple and coconut. I need a hero. Mike Wolf, speaking of controller, I need to go backtrack and look at the old Turbo controller collection video. Yes. Oh. Yeah. I don't know what that was flying around. What is that? It's creepy, whatever it is. I don't know what this purple thing is you people are talking about. I don't know what's going on. I'm so confused. I'm lost. Okay. How do I go down? Okay. There we go. There we go. So much destruction. Hello, Mr. Snake. This is far, like last time I played this is where I died last. Because that snake right there. Okay, I got away. Yeah! Beats me side. Purple means Joker. And if you can't Joker, you're not turning any women purple. Okay. Alright. Oh boy. What am I doing? Where am I supposed to go? Nope, not there. Oh, just walk over there. Oh my god. Landed right on the lava. Oh shit, it started me on the lava? What the hell? That's not fair. And then I died because I went up there. This game's not fair. It's not fair. Okay, can we... Oh. No, maybe... Nope. Okay. There we go. Ooh. Oh my. What am I supposed to do there? Okay, I got it. Yeah! Victory. Bonnie Taylor, yeah, hell yeah, dude. It's a lot of stuff, right? Okay, what do I do here? What in the hell? Okay. Alright, that'll work. Alrighty. Oh, turn the light off. Oh no! The damn lava got me again. Okay, how am I gonna do this? Oh crap! Ran right into whatever was up there. Damn it! Damn it! My hero days are over. I had a good run. We had a good run, ladies and gentlemen. We did some heroing. We did quite a few Intellivision homebrew games tonight. And we started the conversation up again about this Astro Smash thing. Chuck, we'll have to talk about it. We'll have to figure it out. Definitely have to talk about it. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed some of this Intellivision stuff. I know Chuck's going to do Intellivision stuff tonight. He might have already started. So check out Chuck's channel. Enjoy some of what he has to offer with the Intellivision and stuff like that. I want to thank everybody for coming to hang out with me tonight and earlier today. It's been a fun day of video games and streaming, whether we were playing some N64 or checking out some old school Intellivision. And we'll do something else, something different next time. Bassarino, thank you for being here. You were the first one in, and you might be the last one out. PJ Smith, Apocalyptic Minister, Silverwings, Bill Bob, Kurt Bradshaw was here. Kurt Bradshaw, Mike Wolf. Of course, Chuck was here. DJC Game Studios. The Last Line was also present and accounted for. Who else? Cranibal was also here. So many good, familiar people. Geek Story and Nick stopped by. That was unexpected and much appreciated. Thank you very much, Nick. Thanks for being here. The Intellivision Gamer, Casey, who, again, thank you, Casey, for helping me get one of these things. It has made such a difference in my video game experiences. Thank you very, very much for that. Who else? Defender 7800. I think that's a newer name that I haven't seen. Hopefully not a troll account, but you never know. Thank you for being here, Defender 7800. Brian F stopped by. Always love when Brian stops by. A slew of DJC characters also came by. Did I say Silverwings? If I didn't, thank you, Silverwings, for being here. I appreciate you, man. Especially for helping me get the singer of the hero song, because I was like, oh yes, Bonnie Taylor. Yeah. Pierre was also here. Thank you for being here, Pierre. And John the Retro Bro also stopped by. Almost skipped John. That would have been bad. Salvatore, the man under suspicion. Salvatore was here. And if I missed you again, I'm sorry. My bad. It is what it is. Mike Wolf, dude, I saw you were playing Mario Kart 64 today, and I was playing it yesterday. What I was playing was not actually Mario Kart 64. It was a hack of Mario Kart 64 that adds a ton of stuff. If you haven't seen it yet, check it out. Check out some of the stream, because it's a lot different. In fact, it's pretty cool because like all the characters are actually 3D modeled and everything. They're not just like sprites and stuff. It's the tracks are totally different. Music, it's pretty awesome. It's a pretty awesome. It's almost like a total conversion. It's really not even a hack. It's like a whole nother thing. It's really awesome. It's very cool. So where did I get the LTO? I got it from I bought it from Casey, the Intellivision gamer. They're very hard to get. I'm very privileged to have known someone that had one and was willing to sell one, and I recognize that. So hopefully everyone that wants to find something like that can get it. I know there's some other flash carts out there too. Casey knows all about it. I don't know as much as he does. So if you're curious about that sort of thing and trying to find something, you might talk to Casey. He might be able to help you. Mike Wolf, that might be a good ad for my Superstation 1 whenever it comes. It definitely will be, Mike. You should check it out. Really. Bassarino, I heard Mario is a real Jack in the Box in it. Okay. I'm sure Bonnie Taylor's still dancing. All right, guys. Y'all have a great time. Go check out Chuck's stream tonight. Have some fun. Play some games. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. And we will hang out again very soon. So I will see you next time. Y'all take care. Bye-bye.